of beer. You have the Rhino, you have average Troll America, and we have a beer from the Niagara College Teaching Brewery. This is a Niagara College certified original. It is from the Decadence Festival. So the Decadence Festival happens every February. It is an ice wine and chocolate festival.
That makes a lot of sense now.
So this is one of the beers from the Decadence Festival. The brewery makes a bunch of beers for it. This is Xocolatl. I don't fucking know. Xocolatl. It is 7.5.
Pretty much almost chocolate, but with an X at the beginning and an L at the end.
Yeah. Well,
so they just want to make you look stupid on camera trying to pronounce it, I'd assume. Not you specifically, just anyone who drinks this beer.
Well, yes, I you know, X can make the ch sound.
Yeah, ch.
Chocolate. But 7.5% alcohol by volume. This is a mead, so more a braggot, because a mead would just be with honey, period. Yeah, let's jump into it, shall we? Let's
scoot in a little bit, I think.
Pop her open.
We don't have anyone on the camera telling us so, seeing it from afar. Looks like you were a little off camera, but whatever. What's up with their names, though, lately? You had the Weizenbach, Double Bach, that people are just, I don't know, they're killing you with the name. What the hell's the Niagara Teaching College doing?
That was just water.
Why do you get a lot of comments with people like, you can't drink it?
Yeah, you're not supposed to mix your drinks.
We do what we want!
So.
Oh, you got dirty glass? You got dirty glass!
Oh, I've been drinking from the same glass.
This is, again, very murky.
It is very murky.
You know what? It almost looks like the, what was the one we tried? The coffee pale ale.
Yeah.
But not as murky. That one is just...
It's a beautiful orangish color, but you're right, murky. Honey color.
Yeah, honey. That's a good analogy. Oh, I don't know. What is that? Like a strange, like, fruit.
Oh, almost smells like sorghum.
I have not had sorghum.
It's a molasses-like thing that's used in a lot of gluten-free beers.
Put it this way, I'll take it back. I've probably had it. I didn't have it. I not specifically knew I had it. Like, I know what Dogfish Head uses that in their gluten-free beer. Yeah, it's super sweet, but they're, I don't know, chocolate? There's... I don't know about this one. I can't pinpoint
out of the
that.
bottle, it just smells alcoholic, really.
That's what probably I'm getting there. It's like almost like rubbing alcohol, though. Like not the good. Like
yeah. Well, that's what I'm getting out of the bottle is basically rubbing alcohol.
Hang on. Smell for a little bit. You get a little bit more like a chocolate sweetness if you keep on smelling it. That alcohol dies down. Well, maybe not even a chocolate sweetness, but a generic sweetness. I know you're having trouble with your snifter this evening, but not the glass, but the actual nose. There is some weird fruit on like very pungent fruit that's mixing with like a rubbing alcohol. That doesn't paint a pretty picture, now does it, YouTube? No, it does not. It doesn't smell great.
Maybe yarrow?
You say urine?
Yarrow.
Oh, urine. I don't know.
I don't know. I like the look. I don't like the smell. Let's try it.
Yeah, it's 1 for 2 at this point. Don't really like the taste. Oh man, that's a lot of alcohol. Oh. Oh man.
Okay.
What is it? What is the percentage on this?
7.5.
What the fuck?
Here's what I will say about this. That taste, more what a real mead is supposed to taste like.
I can't get past the alcohol.
Again, more like what real mead tastes like. Mead, a real mead, very, very acquired taste. Saying that, the big thing here is real mead should be still, it shouldn't be carbonated.
Oh yeah, and your glass compared to mine, when we were looking up at it, crazy carbonation on yours. I mean, I'm sure it's the same in mine, I just couldn't see it.
But the taste more towards real mead than what a Trafalgar mead is, or what the Melomels that most people, or the Sizers that you brought over.
Yeah.
More real mead here. It's just alcohol and alcohol.
What the? Oh, I can't pinpoint that taste, and I know it. It's some kind of fruit. I know what it is. It's apple. It's not the aftertaste. It's definitely 100% apple.
Yeah, until you get the aftertaste, you can't tell it.
And the alcohol is just so masking of everything. It's just like, it really is. If like someone had me a glass of this, I would say in the high teens. Not fucking shit you not. This is one of the most alcoholic fucking beers I've ever had in terms of just pure taste, not percentage wise. Wow. Well, not beers. This is a mead. This is a Braggot. So again, that's probably, like you said, why...
You do get a little bit of chocolate, but it's dark, dark chocolate. It's bitter chocolate, and it's what you're getting right before you get hit with that alcohol burn on the back of the throat.
Oh, man, everywhere, though. You get hit well, not the burn, but just like the alcohol astringency is off the charts in this. And I want to say astringency because even though maybe it's made, it's so pungent in the taste. It is in your face, and it's like almost borderline rubbing alcohol. It's kind of fucking crazy strong.
It lets you know you're drinking alcohol.
Yeah,
but you know you're drinking an alcoholic beverage.
But not as... Oh, man, that's what the apple is. It's not actually... Picture yourself cutting up an apple and going to eat it, and maybe just slicing off some of the skin and eating the skin. It has that dry...
Acidic taste, yeah.
Acidic, yeah. That's pretty much the dominant note for me. But wow.
A little bit of chocolate, lots of apple skin, lots of alcohol.
Tons of... Yeah. In order, alcohol... Apple skin, chocolate. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to grade this based because you got to grade it based on a Braggot, and I don't know how many Braggots I've actually ever had.
Well, see, here's how I'm going to do this. As a mead on its own, probably give it a 7.5. It's actually a good mead. It is what it should be, and to think this is what people drank all the time at one point.
Wow.
Now, as a drink that I want to enjoy, probably like a 2. I don't like this enough to ever drink it again unless somebody held a gun to my head.
That's not going to be me. Yeah.
Now, I did buy a second bottle, which is over there to age. Mead does... This is the thing with mead. When you make a mead, it should sit for over a year before you bottle it. Being that these are students, I don't think it's sat for a year. And then it can age for up to like 15 years after that. So, how this will turn out, I don't know. I kind of want to get a second bottle too, just so that I can try one this year, like at its 1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
And one again, because at its 1 year anniversary, it probably will have sat for a year by then. Because this guy probably made it at the beginning of his term, or right before the Decadence Festival, like a few weeks before.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with mead. Mead needs to sit. I assumed, which is something you shouldn't do it, but I assumed that it would have sat for a while before it was bottled. And until I started drinking it and thinking about it, I forgot all about the fact that it's student-made.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean, my experience when it comes to meads, few and far in between, it's... Few and far between? Few and far in between. Few and far between.
Yep.
That's right. English 101. No, it's just, at the end of the day, as like you said, as a drink, I actually am enjoying a little bit more after each sip, so maybe like a 2.5, 3. But as far as anything mead-related, I really can't give it a grade because I don't have the experience. I've had a couple, and it's just like, whatever. But as a drink, yeah, it's tough. It's really tough to drink. Like you said, it's probably extremely young. Some age is probably going to help it quite a bit. Or at least that's the hope. But, yeah, just, I can't believe for a 7.5% beer, the alcohol stringency is just...
I can't believe I let myself get so excited over it.
You got me excited. I come in here like, oh, I got a chocolate mead. I'm like, let's fucking do this. And now, I wish we would have drank the other one. Like, I really do. But, what are you going to do? That's why you go in here and drink and try different stuff because you don't know. And now, if this is, like you're saying, more like a proper mead, at least I have some kind of base at this point. So I know, like, if I go into...
With each subsequent sip, it actually gets a little better, though. I think it's a shock to the taste buds first.
Well, it's almost like any beer that I've had. Now, again, this is a Braggot, right? But as far as beers go, a lot of the beers that I have the initial reaction where it's like, oh my god, that's terrible, or oh my god, that's great, as your palate gets accustomed to it, you get to the point where you can pick out more flavors, and it becomes a little bit more easy drinking. Like right now, I just had that sip, and the alcohol astringency has died down a little bit, but it's still there. So, I don't know, 2.5, 3, you gave it a 2?
I gave it a 2
and then
and
a
a 7.
7.5.
Yeah. Because, so those two together, you're looking at like a 4-ish. But, it is a proper mead, which is probably just the reason why I'm a little disappointed with it. Because when I read chocolate mead, I thought it would be more melomel-ish or more straight up Braggot-ish. But no, it was straight up mead-ish.
What was the price on this?
$5.60 actually.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah. The only brew, they had 16 different beers. The only brew that was above $5.60 was the ice-aged barley wine, which was $9.50.
Yeah. And ice-aged barley wine usually pay pretty penny for any kind of aged barley wine. Well, that's the great thing about buying stuff at Niagara College, right? Yeah. I
mean, Niagara College, 650 milliliter bottles, $5.60. Great price for a bomber.
Yep.
And sometimes you get something really good. Usually you get something that's meh. And sometimes you get something that's not so good.
This would fall in the latter part, for sure.
But again, I have one to age, and I'm going to try to get a second one, and we'll see what happens with it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. That's pretty much it. For what it is, I guess, like you said, it's pretty decent, but as an overall drink goes, it's just something that I would prefer never to have again.
Yeah, thank you, YouTube.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, Niagara College.
Sure.
Goodbye.
If you say so.